Hello everybody, Joshua Phillips here for Living Reason. Today's video, I don't know why I didn't upload this when it happened. A fun story from back when the solar eclipse happened. Magical healing rocks and internal logic. So one thing I think is useful that you can learn in philosophy is to try and treat ideas from slightly different levels. Meaning in this case, trying to see how many of the assumptions the other person is making that you actually think are ridiculous instead of just looking at their conclusion and calling them an idiot. That will get you a job as a political commentator though, so be warned. Philosophy may cut off your desire to get that money. So what happened was, and it was during the solar eclipse, somebody who I don't know personally, but I know they're a nurse, which makes this story terrifying. So we were out, solar eclipse. I was staring through somebody's welding hood they had brought at the sun. People had those neat glasses they made that let you see the eclipse really clearly. There was someone there who's a nurse. Again, terrifying. And they had their magical solar-powered healing crystals, which is complete rubbish. But they had their magical... Right, and I could just say this person is stupid because they believe something stupid. That is not the point of this story. The point of this story, and the thing that I had to try really hard not to bust out laughing and start an argument about in public, was that they said, and I quote here, "These crystals charge better during a solar eclipse." And they said that with no explanation of why. Now, here's a question. This is why I thought it was hilarious. Okay, so we have... All right, let's think about the assumption here. We have these magical crystals that the sun charges that heal you. Okay. Complete rubbish, but let's pretend we're okay with that for a second. Okay, a solar eclipse is when the moon, I'm talking about Earth, is when our moon goes in front of our sun, thus partially or completely blocking the light, depending on where you are. Okay. Okay, so we have our magical crystals. Why would the moon being in front of the sun improve how they charge exactly? Anyone? Is anyone watching who can explain to me the internal logic or the internal reasoning of thinking a giant rock being in front of the energy source makes the energy source charge your magical healing crystals better? So yeah, that's my story. If I had been a little bit younger, I would have just called that person stupid, which I don't. It's amazing how much people can compartmentalize and believe really weird stuff like that and then otherwise be fine. So, fair enough. But I was just fascinated because I realized it pretty much immediately how strange it was that the internal explanation of the magic nonsense didn't even make any sense internally. Because again, it'd be like thinking a tanning bed will tan you quicker if you put a blanket over you, right? Why would blocking... I don't know. Thank you for watching, everyone. Have a nice day. Please don't trust magical healing crystals. They don't work.